Hi everyone, I'm Miss Brandi from the Pierce County Library System, and today I'm going to show you how to make bubbles. You might realize that I'm outside. That's because this activity can get a little messy, so it's really good to do this somewhere that it's okay to make a mess. And you might also notice that I'm wearing sunglasses. That's because it's really bright out here and I want to be able to see. So making your own bubble solution can be a whole lot of fun. And it's also a great opportunity for us to think like scientists. So the first thing I'm going to do is make the bubble solution. Here I have 1.5 cups of water. Into that I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of light corn syrup. So we have 1, and the corn syrup is supposed to make the bubbles really strong so that they last a little longer. So I have 2 tablespoons of corn syrup, and then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of dish soap. That's a lot of dish soap. Did you know that bubbles are just really thin layers of soap and water around an air pocket? And that they get their color from the light reflecting on the outer and inner layer of the bubble surface. Alright, so now I'm going to mix these two together, and I'm going to do it pretty gently. I don't want to make too many bubbles here because I want to save those for my bubble wand. So we're going to mix, mix, mix. Just until the corn syrup is nice and dissolved in the water. And I think that looks pretty good. So we're going to let that sit for a minute while we talk about bubble wands. So if you don't have a bubble wand at home, like I didn't, you can make your own. For mine, I used pipe cleaners. You can bend the end into any shape you want. I also have a stick with a piece of wire on the end. You might not be able to see the wire very well. It's a really light one. But if you have floral wire or anything like that at home, you can have a grown-up help you cut some and then attach it to the end of a stick. And I also have a bottle that I have cut the end off of. You can have a grown-up help you do that. And then you can use some lace like I did here, or you can use a t-shirt or a sock or a dish towel or anything that you have and then attach it to the end of the bottle using a rubber band. And now we're going to try our bubble solution. Let's try this one first. So this is a really good time that you could think about what kind of bubbles you think each wand is going to make. You can experiment with different types of bubble solutions. You can come up with a hypothesis about the kind of bubbles each wand might make, and you can write those down. And then as you blow your bubbles, you can make notes of what you find out, and then at the end you can determine which bubble solution or which wand you think makes the best bubbles. So let's see. That one definitely makes a lot of bubbles, so our solution works at least. We know that. Set that one over there. And then, let's see. Let's dip this one in. This can be really messy if you're using pipe cleaners that have the little fuzzy things on them, because the liquid soaks into the pipe cleaner so it can drip everywhere. It's also kind of windy out here, so these are probably going to all go in my face, but that's okay. That's a good one. Okay. So we've made bubbles. This is also a really good activity for our youngest friends. Not only is it really fun to chase and pop bubbles, but it's a really good exercise in hand-eye coordination, and it's a really good exercise in emotional development. So sometimes we get frustrated and we don't know how to handle our emotions, and we huff, and it doesn't really get us anywhere. But if we take a deep breath and we let it out really slowly, it can help us calm down and it can help us make bubbles. So I can't wait to hear about all the bubbles that you guys make and which bubbles you think are the best, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye!